So yeah, I've only brought you two videos tonight, not three unfortunately, but I have brought in another company to the channel. So as you can see tonight, we are going to be having a quick look at the Blink charging stock, also known as Blink stock, also known as BLNK stock by symbol. So yeah, we're going to have a quick look at this stock because actually it has been rising quite a bit on the 1 month. So we're looking at about 50% plus gain. Of course, the earnings did just come out and we're going to be talking about them as well. We're going to be talking about the future for the stock. We're going to be talking about what the company does, giving it a full rundown, not a financial analysis in this video though. I'm just going to make this one into quite a short video and we're going to give a financial analysis in another episode. But yeah, we're going to start off by looking at the previous movements. So we're going to start off on the 1 day, which is actually positive, starting off on about 10.06, ended us up on about 12.19 to 12.24. So about 12.20 was the finish point. So over the whole day, it looks like we've made about a 21% increase according to Google, but that is $2.18. So on the 5 day, we're looking at even bigger gains, starting off the week on only 9.41, ending off the week on 12.19. Not bad at all. And when we look out to 1 month, this just looks a lot steeper because we started off the month on 9.22. We took a big dip all the way down to 7.46. From there, though, we have kind of been rising slowly all the way up to the point of 12.19, and this was, of course, at close time on Monday, which is today. So we have seen quite the increase in the stock over the past month, ever since we saw this big dip down here. So you could be asking yourself, is now the perfect time to buy the dip? So if we look out as a 6 month, this does actually look to be quite a stable stock. We have been seeing dips, from about, let's call it Monday, 24th of August, all the way up to the September period. From September, we saw a big increase to October. Then in October, it sold off again. Earnings have apparently just been out recently, Q3, so it must have been out relatively recently. We're going to take a full financial analysis in another episode. But yeah, the stock is on the move again, so we're going to be looking at what this means. So of course, like I said, if you do find this video useful, please do like and subscribe. We are trying to get to that 1,000 subscriber milestone, so if you could just help us by subscribing and liking the video, it would not go missed. Also, if you want to come and join us on Discord, feel free to. Link is in the description. Obviously, it's a Discord about stocks and everything regarding stocks. It's a very friendly place to be, so feel free to come and join us. Like I said, link is down below. So we're going to look on Blink's website next, and of course this is blinkcharging.com, and they have a little bit of information regarding their earnings, I do believe. So of course, just to talk about the company itself first, we just have another charging company around here. Of course, important things to note is this is a growing market in general. Blink is kind of like ChargePoint it was in the other episode, where we basically talked about how ChargePoint is really going to be a growing company in the future, simply due to the number of electric vehicles being sold and the number of electric vehicles which will be sold in the future. Of course, we're going to talk about that more in the full financial analysis episode, but we can just understand how this is going to grow the market sector, because in other brands like Tesla, for example, sometimes you can only charge their cars, whereas with Blink chargers you can generally charge any kind of electric car. Very cool feature to have. So there's many different types of chargers, but that does not really matter at the minute. What we're just going to have a quick look at is their third quarter earnings for the month, for the 9-month 2020. So we have a quick article here on their own website. So of course, 9-month revenue has apparently grown 84% to 3.8 million, and this is during the pandemic. The economy does still basically exceed the full year of 2019's total revenue, because this was 2.8 million. They had 668 EV charging stations that have been sold, deployed or acquired across 25 states in America, and of course acquired Blue LA car sharing significantly expanded the presence in California and Miami Beach in Florida. So yeah, interesting to see indeed. The November 12th, 2020 earnings report are basically official from Blink Charging Co. So you can see that on screen if you did want to know the source, but obviously I did just tell you that it is on their website itself. So yeah, they have had positive earnings, very positive earnings. I believe this will have increased the share price. Let's look at what day that was conducted again, just to have a quick analysis. That was conducted on the 12th. I think it's like the 16th today. So of course only a few days ago, and I think that will have driven the price. So what do I think to this stock? I'm just going to give it a quick buy rating. I'll give it a full proper buy rating in the actual analysis video for the finances, but in this one I'm going to say, knowing what I know about the stock, for the long term it is a buy. Yes, it is going up slowly in the short term, but would I call it a buy because of that? Not really. I mean, yes, it is growing exponentially if you look at this, because when we see the growth from about the 13th of November to now, we're looking at 27 to 29%. And yeah, that is kind of decent growth. But when we're looking at other companies, on the stock market, obviously there are better opportunities to make large amounts of money. But yeah, for the long term, is this a company I think is decent? Absolutely. It's similar to ChargePoint when I said this is absolutely going to be a growing market into the future, hugely growing market, and for that reason, I think that the stock could potentially have great success. Again, this is another one of those where if they could just continue to increase the infrastructure around the United States, that could sell well, and other things like that could really just improve the amount of sales and subsequently the stock price. But yeah, for a long-term period, if you talk about buying and holding, I would say this is probably safe. I would say it's probably fair to do that, and I would probably do that too. Of course, that I am not a financial advisor, this is just my opinion, so I hope you found that one useful. What would you do with this stock? Why don't you come and tell me on Discord? And if you did enjoy the video, please do leave a like and subscribe, and as always, I will see you in the next episode. Thank you so much for your time, goodbye.